You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello! Welcome to Robin's Meet episode 2. Today I'm talking to a couple of actual friends of mine. Well, I like to think they're friends. They might not be. But they run a night called Gayzpacho, which is a big fun night in East London. Boys, this is Jonny and Angel. Tell us a bit about Gayzpacho, boys.
Gayzpacho is a what?
It's our baby.
Our baby. Spanish, European, Anglo pop performance party
And
with tomato wrestling, drag queens, themes, Spanish forest.
Yeah.
It's a fairly quiet.
It's a fairly quiet night in on a Saturday night.
And how where did the idea come from?
Well, Jonny and I came back from a wedding in Spain.
Yes.
And we had been out in a couple of really nice, sexy bars, which we thought would be quite an interesting idea to bring something similar to London.
But they were empty bars. Do you remember?
Yeah.
For some reason, but there was enough. There was I don't know. I think we emptied them, but there was enough inspiration in them. We actually were sharing a taxi ride, you and myself, back from where we were staying for the wedding, and we were just jabbering on about doing some kind of party, and I don't know how we came up with the name Gayzpacho. We came up with the name Gayzpacho in the taxi, didn't we?
Yeah. I remember we were talking about the ingredients of Gayzpacho and the blend and everything.
So just to clear it up, on the night we do this night in East London, right?
Yes.
So we have tomato wrestling. So boys, you can check out at Gayzpacho. That's Gayza. I don't know.
Gayzpacho.
Gayzpacho.
Yeah.
And we have wrestlers. Actually, a girl won the last competition. Is that right?
One more.
Very inclusive kind of night.
But she wasn't just like we've got. The boys were kind of thinking, let's be a little bit soft with her. But she's a professional boxer.
She was a professional boxer.
Yeah. So she kind of like.
So if you're an MMA fighter out there, then please don't come to Gayzpacho. It's a friendly kind of wrestle.
She ripped the pool as well. She broke it.
Yes, we have a pool. So we had this idea kind of based on the Tomatina festival. Is that correct?
In Spain, yes.
Yeah.
So,
and what is that festival, Angel?
So it's a festival in Valencia where once a year they do like a tomato fight festival, and the streets, everyone gets full of covered in tomato, and it's like a fantastic weekend, to be honest.
So as opposed to
covering
everyone in tomatoes, we thought let's just have some hot sexy people in a kids paddling pool and throw tomatoes.
Since you started Gayzpacho, has your love for tomatoes gone up or gone down?
I still love tomatoes.
Do you? What's your favourite kind?
Just a bog standard off the shelf in a packet tomato. Yeah, it was nice. I'm not a heritage.
You're not a tomato snob.
I'm not a heritage kind of.
Yeah. And I always knew I was a very good Gayzpacho maker. So my recipe for Gayzpacho is delicious. Yeah, you should all come and taste it.
So obviously Angel is from Spain. Jonny, where are you from?
I'm actually born in London, but I grew up in Kent.
Which is very Spanish area of the UK.
Really Spanish coming on.
Yeah. And what's your relationship?
We're friends.
We are friends.
We're friends. We've known each other for quite a long time, but we've only become kind of friends over the past kind of couple of years, actually.
Yeah.
We've known each other since Trading Trash days. It was way back then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've been going out in East London.
2005, 6.
On the same scene for a good 15 years.
So it's like quite a long time in the making.
Gayzpacho has been 15 years.
15 years.
Perfectly created.
But also, it's kind of that whole kind of like history and lineage of kind of party throwing in East London.
Yeah.
So that's that kind of spirit of not too precious.
If you don't know, Jonny is a big part of. Because Jonny, tell us a bit about your life and your job.
My job. Okay,
Very
so I now have a pub called The Glory, which I kind of run with John Sizzle. And
how can they find you on Instagram, Jonny?
Johnny Woo UK. Johnny Woo UK across all media, right? So just Johnny Woo UK. And so I came back from New York. I've gone to New York for 3 years in 2000. And when I went to parties there, whenever I went to clubs, there was always a show. There was always a show. And we didn't really have that in London, actually. In kind of like. There's a bit of old school drag, but there wasn't kind of a standard thing of every time you go out, there's always a show. And so I went to New York, and every time I went out, the Cock, there was a big one.
That's the name of a club.
That was the name of that was the name of a bar, and they'd have kind of like hot go-go boys on the bar. They'd have drag queens. They'd have a back room around the back. So that kind of and Jackie 60s. So the spirit of those performances, I kind of brought all those ideas back with me, and that became a staple of kind of parties that I've been throwing since 2003. So that's kind of fed into kind of what we do at Gayzpacho as well.
And Gayzpacho aside, if there's one party that stands out for you, what would you say it was?
My first party that I did, or I still kind of remember, was at the George and Dragon with Richardette called Radio Egypt. And that was the first time I kind of like threw all the ideas of having a performance art party, which was anarchy, and was about kind of like if I was wild and crazy, then it gives permission for everyone else to be wild and crazy. Yeah, so that's
enough said.
It was wild and crazy as well.
And Angel, is there a party in London that you've been to that you thought, shit, I wish I'd made that party myself. I wish this was my baby. Which is your favourite other parties in London?
I reckon I've really enjoyed going to Gayzpacho at the time, which you actually promoted as well at the time.
Yes, with a long nose.
Yeah,
a long nose for some reason.
I think that was one of the ones that I've really, really enjoyed in London.
Yeah.
And it was a bit of a drag party. There was some.
It was just kind of like they used to have bands at Gayzpacho. You remember they used to have like a rock band on, kind of like do a half an hour set. It was really weird in the middle of this techno party.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Adonis at the moment. I'm really enjoying the Adonis.
Another party in Tottenham in North London.
Yeah, the back rooms are coming back, aren't they? Well, they are. It's a big part of going out now. It's kind of more.
It's a family-friendly show. Jonny.
Yeah, of course it is. But that is the thing. Everyone's going to Berlin, so kind of like gays are one in the back room, and in the Spanish clubs. They always have back rooms.
Yeah.
We've tried it occasionally at Gayzpacho, and we'll say the last one, which I mentioned, was the Spanish Forest.
Yes.
Which was supposed to be the little back room, but I think people were just picnicking in there.
It's nice.
It's
Very
nice.
gays.
I think it's interesting that there's a few set parties that are bringing Europe into London in this particular climate.
Yeah,
political climate.
Yeah.
It is true that Adonis is quite Berlin, isn't it?
Adonis is kind of Berlin-y, and I think kind of like London's a bit squeezed for space at the moment, so people have to.
Not here. We're in the St Martin's Hotel today filming.
We've got an ample space here because this is where we're going to be doing our Pride party.
Yeah, tell us about the Pride party. Let's go.
Well, so we're doing Gayzpacho Costa del Soho, which is
Costa del Soho, nice.
which is going to be hosted here at St Martin Lane's Hotel. It will be a Pride festival from 4 to 9 o'clock. Please get early because I think we're gonna be get busy. And it was just kind of an idea to try to bring a bit of like the Gayzpacho vibe into Pride, which is colourful, is fun, is inclusive.
And what can we expect from the Gayzpacho Pride party at St Martin's Hotel?
Well, we've created this makeshift cruise boat.
A cruise liner.
A cruise liner, yeah.
Cruise liner.
A cruise liner. So there's a lot of glittery curtains going on and marble flooring. But listen, we've got so performers. We've got Chameleon performing. We've got Reese's Pieces, who's the winner of Lip Sync 1000. We've got the wrestling, of course. We've got Matt Gent is singing, isn't he?
Yes,
who's a professional cruise line singer.
We've got DJ John Joe.
John Joe's DJ, but you're also DJing. And of course, one of the main things about the party is the music. It is kind of like the Spanish kind of music that you grew up with and that you know, but also kind of our own kind of taste in kind of either UK.
Favourite Spanish tracks? Go.
I love Bandido. Is it Bandido? Bandido's my favourite. And Las Ketchup.
Las Ketchup, really?
That's about as in depth as my knowledge of Spanish music.
Yeah.
Okay, it's painting a picture here, Jonny. That maybe.
Yeah, I'm not. And Angel is Spanish. I'm still getting to grips with the Spanish music.
I'm very Spanish kind of.
Give us
music.
Give us a Spanish music now.
Would you like to sing us out, Angel?
No, I'm not going to do that right now.
So guys, tell us the date of Pride Gayzpacho is
the 6th of July.
6th of July. We'll see you here at St Martin's Hotel. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.